How you doing, Manginas? Tangy Toddler here, bringing you guys Girlfriend Stories, episode 16. That's a lot of episodes. And last time we left off, I was telling you guys about that girl that fell off my bunk bed. And a couple things. First, this is an open lobby gameplay. This is 18 free-for-all with riot shields and rocket launchers. And then right after this game is a 18-man free-for-all with snipers. And you'll see the spawns are just terrible when there's so many people. It's Infinity Ward spawns. That's basically, that explains it, you know. Also, if you can't tell, my voice is a little bit raspy and lower. I'm really hungover. I am very hungover right now. I actually had a lot of fun last night. Sang karaoke. That was cool. That was a first. Twice, actually. So, let's get started, though, right? You guys want to hear about the B girls I dated. I'm not going to call them the B name. That's rude. Rude to call them beautiful. So, this girl that fell off my bunk, right? She was weird and annoying. And I forgot to mention one thing. That night, when we were all four of us hanging out, you know, and my roommate was getting sick and the other two girls were talking to me, and all of a sudden, she got, like, really close to me and then went in for the kiss. And like, she got, I was kind of out. First of all, my reaction time was a little bit slower because I was drunk, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. So she got in and she kissed me for like a second, and I was like, whoa. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, and that girl's just sitting right there. Let's just not do that. So turns out that was actually her first kiss. And to put those on asterisks, people all made fun of me about that. But it takes two to tango, was what I always told them. It takes two to tangy. Oh, that's cool. I like that saying. So it takes two to tango, as in, it takes two parties to be kissing each other. I wasn't doing anything. My lips were completely still. She was doing all the work right there for that 1 or 2 seconds. And, yeah, so I don't really count it as a kiss at all. But she did, so she started to like me, and I knew that was bad news. Because as she started hanging out with our group more and more, I found out how annoying she became. She was just obnoxious. And, I would not have been able, I couldn't handle it. Even hanging out with her, really, to be honest with you. It was tough, dude. She was, most annoying girl I've ever met, probably. One of them. One of the top 10. But, let's get it now. This other night, I was hanging out with a bunch of friends, and some people were in her room because her roommate's really cool. And, I went there for a little bit, and she was, like, on the bed, just super hammered. And all of a sudden, she's like, Ryan, come here. That's how she sounded, too. I'm not kidding about that. And so I go and sit on her bed, and all of a sudden, like, she kept saying stuff. She wanted me to spend the night, was what she was trying to do. Convinced me to stay the night with her. And so all of a sudden, she was laying down on her back. She did a full sit-up, trying to kiss me, sticking out her tongue. I'm looking at her. I'm like, I had to push her back. I was restraining her with an arm bar. And it was like a stiff arm. I had to stiff arm her. And so I was holding her back, and she's like there, like with her tongue out. And like, what are you doing? First of all, it's not how you kiss. Second of all, it's disgusting. Third of all, what the fuck? And she was like, trying to get me. And finally, she sat back down. And I tell you what, she had to be super motivated because it took a lot of strength to hold her down. Like, she was, holy fuck, it's the fastest I've ever seen anybody do a sit-up drunk. I can say that for sure. And so she just kept trying to, like, why won't you kiss me? She had to be embarrassed about it. She was like, why won't you? She was hammered, though. She probably doesn't remember. But finally, I had to leave, and I guess when I left, she kept telling them, like, where's Ryan? I want Ryan back. I want Ryan. And so I was like, oh, my God. Finally, she kind of caught on the hint that I was not interested in the slightest. So she finally got that through her head. And so, now let's move on to the girl I dated, Janice. And, She met me because she knew my roommate. She came over one night with just us three, and she, like, drank a little bit with us. We didn't have much. It wasn't like a party or anything. But so I got to talk to her that night, and I got her number, and I just kept texting her and stuff. And so for 30 straight days, we hung out, and that's including that time. And I didn't realize one of my good friends actually liked me, and I did not know that. And the reason I think I had an idea, but I wasn't for sure. But the reason I didn't, because basically what I'm trying to say is I made a mistake. I should have went with my friend. I should have picked her. And it wasn't really a situation where I was picking one or the other. But I wish I would have. I wish I would have realized that she liked me, and I really wish I would have not dated Janess and dated this other girl. And so the other reason where I didn't really realize and I kind of didn't think so was because, first of all, my roommate liked her at one point, and then one of my other good friends liked her. And so I'm not the type of guy that is going to go for a girl that my friends like or liked or done anything. I would never date a girl, or I've not knowingly date a girl that dated one of my friends. Like that Anna girl, like she dated one of my friends, but I didn't know that, to be honest with you. And he had broken up with her for a while. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't, like, basically, fuck, I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. I'm just mumbling right now. So I'll get to the story. So, I started dating this girl, Janess, after a week, and me and Anna were going to a football game, Minnesota Vikings, not soccer, American football. And so, she was like, I don't know if we should go. It's going to be weird. I just don't think we should go. And it was kind of awkward. We ended up going. I was like, you know what? I was like, it's going to be fun. Come on, we've been planning on this forever. And I was like, we're still friends. It's not like anything has really changed. We weren't dating in the first place. And so we ended up going. We ended up having fun. Me and her have been really good friends since I've been in college, really. And so this Janess girl, me and her, it was fun. She was really funny. It was really easy to talk to her, basically. But we were really different. We were kind of different people. She was really, really social, I would say. And see right there, I go 1646. Look at that KD. That's pretty strong, if you're telling me. But she was, she knew a lot of people around the place. And I was more of, I want to say, I was more quiet. I really didn't hang out with everybody. A lot of people knew me, but I wasn't really good friends with everybody. And so I probably knew that it probably wasn't really going to work out. It looks like we're playing some gun game, actually. I thought it was Sniper Lobby, but I was wrong. But yeah, so I even went to her parents' house on Halloween. I wish I would have stayed at school and partied, but I went to Halloween with her. I went to her parents' house with her, which is like Chicago, which was like 6 hours away. So that was a bitch-ass drive. And there's one thing that really pissed me off. I really hate when people do this. When I'm fucking driving my own car 6 hours away, because I'm doing you a favor, which was her, I want to fucking play my music more than 20 minutes. I don't want to put my iPod connected to the fucking auxiliary cord and then have her unplug it and put hers in 20 minutes later. I'm like, what the fuck? I want to listen to some of my music too. I hate when people do that. I hate when I'm listening to my music and then they just choose on changing it after like 3 fucking songs. It's like, you don't get to choose when you're not driving. And I was trying to be nice to her, but it really pissed me off. Kid was there and back. She did the same thing. So I'm like, fuck. And I really love music, and I really love my music. And she had okay music. Like, there's some songs that are good that she did, but some of them were shit, dude. It was painful, man. It was a painful drive. So, what's weird is that Viking game I was talking about. I went out of town for the Viking game, and I get back, and it's different between me and her. I knew something had happened, but nobody really said anything. And I finally figured it out because I was basically bugging people and telling people like what the fuck was going on, because I knew something was up, and my roommate wouldn't tell me. And he finally did. He finally told me, but not everything was completely true that he told me, or supposedly he didn't know. And I'm basically going to tell you what actually happened compared to the story that I heard. I might run out of time. I'm going to fucking run out of time. And basically, my roommate did something that I got really mad about. I don't think anybody should do. His brother came down to college, so he was trying to show his brother a good time. And when I was and he was dating a girl at this time. So it was that girl he was dating, Janess, my roommate, and my roommate's brother. And they're like, what should we do? You know, I want to have some fun with my brother. And she's like, let's drive to La Crosse, which is about 40 minutes away. And also where her ex-boyfriend lives. So, she didn't have a car. Only one person there had a car. That was my roommate. So, my roommate drove my girlfriend to see and hang out and party with her ex-boyfriend. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I shouldn't be mad about that, but I'm pretty sure I should be kind of pissed. Who fucking does that? And I will explain the rest of my opinion on it and more of the story when I get back for next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Girlfriend Stories episode 16. Episode 17 coming out soon. Stay hairy, manginas.